Welcome to Biology Made Easy. In this lesson, we are discussing how we get specimen for the lab. So we collect specimen from the field to the lab to study the specimen, have further knowledge about it, and sometimes to store the specimen for further use. So we are looking at specifically general items to carry along for any field work. Now we will look at protective gear, storage containers and polythene bags. We are looking at identification tools, dissecting kits, liquids or solutions, and recording gadgets in this lesson. So you have protective gear, we have boots, that's footwear of various kinds, plastic Wellington boots, hard tough boots, hand gloves of various types, plastic, hard ones to hold thorns, etc. Nose masks, never know dust and other pollen that would worry one. Eye shades, hat to preserve oneself about sun and things, dust falling on the hair. You have backpack, that's a bag. You have bottle of water, first aid kit, tissue, and other things that one needs. All right, so you have a protective gear. Then remember items to carry along. You have storage containers of various kinds, including jam bottles, old jam bottles. And then you have polythene bags. These polythene bags, their use, we'll talk about it further. We have identification tools. You have hand lenses and identification keys. We will talk further. We'll have a lesson on identification keys. Then you have a dissecting kit. You have cutting tools like scissors, knives. You have scraping tools like scalpels. You have picking tools like forceps, etc. All taken along. Then we take along liquids or solutions. You have plain water, distilled water, 70% alcohol that you'd want to store, tiny things like insects, formalin or formaldehyde that you store big organisms like fish or toads that you want to keep from getting rotten before you get into the lab. Then you have ice packs that you carry along and put into containers that you want the temperatures cool when you are carrying live organisms. Then we have recording gadgets, and this topic will treat it as a detailed topic on its own. But right now we want to indicate that the recording gadgets include tags. You can have paper or plastic tags. One can easily make a tag. This is a plastic tag that I made. Just takes a plastic material, punch a hole in it with a puncher, with a string or thread. And this is plastic. Is going to be used as a tag for things that are in water, and then that can get wet. But then this plastic tag, you need a permanent marker on it. Otherwise, it gets into water and what is written on it will go away. We'll talk about it again. So you can have plastic tags, you can have paper tags that could be put on various materials. And then we have labels. The labels, we can have a temporary label, as I call it, can just be this kind of thing. Just take a piece of it, write an indicator on it. This is this structure, label it, and just stick it. So it's a temporary label. We'll talk about it further. And then you can also have permanent labels. In the field, it's advisable to use temporary labels first. So you have your markers, and then you have field notebook or recording sheets. So you have a notebook in addition to the labels that you are going to write other information on the organism in it. You can have a notebook, or you can have a slate and you have your papers stuck to it like this. And each specimen takes one sheet, you record. We will talk in another lesson what is recorded on labels, what is recorded on notebooks or these sheets in a very good time. Well, this is what we have for today is very quick. In our next lesson, we will discuss how polythene bags are used to transport certain types of organisms. Then in the next lesson, we'll look at identification keys, how they are used on the field. Then we will look at recording gadgets, all this as a topic. So till we meet in our next lesson, have a good day. If the lesson has been useful, give us your thumbs, likes, and kindly do subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.